folks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Hello and welcome to TIAA Bank Field, home of the Jaguars here in Jacksonville, Florida. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Florida Gators, taking on the third-ranked team, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Will kick this deep to start us off. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Handoff here from the shotgun. That run takes it across the 30-yard line. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Option look. It's Wood. Keeps it on the read option. It gets taken down behind the line.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Lets it go quickly. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. Defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, and another incompletion.
You're flirting with disaster as a quarterback when you're throwing off your back foot on 3rd and long. That's a textbook example of how pressure and rushing a throw can compound the struggles in this passing game.
And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Good enough for first down yardage.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football. The border battle goes back to 1915. Over the years, this Dogs-Gators tussle, Coach, been interesting. One side's had the upper hand, the other side gets it back. I can't wait to see what unfolds today.
Chris, I just love this game every single year down in Jacksonville. The tailgating is phenomenal. What a scene, the way they split the stadium in half. But let's face it, not a lot of great games in recent years. Hopefully we're in store for a memorable one today. And there's there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. It's a quarterback keeper. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Williams. They bring him down, but not before gaining 1st down yardage to the 22.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
1st down here for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Here we go. 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal.
But these guys clearly weren't even thinking about a field goal in this one. They know that field goals won't win a game like this anyway, so be aggressive. And now it's 1st and goal.
The Dogs looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Now give the defense a lot of credit there. They were ready for this option play. Good awareness and containment to be able to force them into this upcoming 3rd down situation.
It's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. They'll try to run this one in. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Here we go. 3rd and goal coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
So what's the play call? It's 4th and goal from the 3. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. That is an impressive start for an emotional game like this. To be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. We'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. begin with a quick throw to the left. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The Gators come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. The gain moves the ball to the 34. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. To the air. It's Wood. Makes a quick grab. And the Gators pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. No huddle now for the offense.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this.
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into the tight window. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
Well, throwing in the rain can be very problematic, but an impressive job by this defensive back to come down with this pick regardless.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. On the ground, it's Williams. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Getting set. Here's second down. The linebacker shifting around now. Off the RPO, caught to the right. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit, the swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
The Bulldogs will send the punt team onto the field. By this punt coverage team. Now the first play of this drive now from the 35. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They'll hand it off. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 37.
Well, nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rhett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. The Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. To throw, it's Wood. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it with room to run. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9.
What a great route here by this tight end on third down. And the quarterback does a smart thing by looking for the big fella. Who's your best friend on third down? Of course, the tight end. And now we've got 1st and goal.
The Gators are moving quickly down the field. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. They don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
This will be a challenge now. 2nd and goal, back at the 13th. Wants to throw it. Makes the grab. Can he get there? And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
That completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
Sets up a 3rd and goal from the 5 now. Grabbed by the receiver. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Gators. Kicking team out for the PAT try.
Chris, is a great touchdown by the quarterback and receiver. But I just can't help but think this is why defensive coordinators work so hard on the pursuit drill. Better effort from the collective defense might have prevented that from being a touchdown.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Can they get a drive going this time? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. And now the handoff. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28th. Got ahead with pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He pulls in the catch. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Getting set. It's 2nd down. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's White. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Looking right, this one caught. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
And it's a bunch formation. They look to throw it here on second down. Short connection to the tight end here. He was a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. It's a big pickup after the catch. More importantly, holds on to the ball despite taking a huge hit.
Yeah, Chris, that's the thing that really stood out to me. I didn't think he was going to be able to hold on to that ball because of that big hit, but he does. He doesn't get the first down, but he gets big positive yards, and more importantly, I think he gains more confidence in that quarterback to throw him the ball again.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look. They'll make an adjustment for this important play. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. He keeps it on a design run. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. The offense will begin now with excellent field position. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. With the catch, it's White. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? Throw to the quarterback off the RPO. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain. Second down play coming up. The back's got it. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that 1st down marker.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. And they pick up the first on the ground. He is stopped cold on 3rd and inches. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. They've converted both previous 4th down attempts, so why not try to make it 3 for 3? Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. Looks like Georgia will have the 1st down.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Quick throw, the catch is made. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
And the Bulldogs hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Quarterback still with the football. Ball comes loose. Ball scooped up by the defense. The 50. Past the 40. The 30. Inside the 20. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play. The takeaway and a huge gain on the return.
Boy, Chris, excellent job by this defense, turning that fumble into some positive field position. Ball's on the ground, turnovers committed. The defense scoops it up, gets across midfield, and gives their offense really good field position.
The kick is blocked. Somebody got a hand on that. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the 1st half of play. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Gators will kick this away to begin the 2nd half. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the 2nd half and jump on top. Grab down the middle. It's White. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Let's it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, but the guy just had it blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. And he's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. The receiver makes the catch. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
Here we go, the coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. QB keeper all the way. And that is a 1st down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
And that is a gutsy call to go for it on 4th down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Breaks into open space.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just with 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Florida offense retakes the field. He hands it off from the gun. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Snags a quick throw. And it's good for a first down to the 36. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Back to pass. It's Wood. Looking for his big tight end. And the ball is picked off. Breaks into the open.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
Now it's 2nd down here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Quick completion to the tight end. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. To go with the ground game here, running back takes the handoff. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
This offense is already 4 for 4 on 4th down conversions. Why not go for it again? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Throwing in the rain can be very dangerous. The timing between the quarterback and the wide receiver can be off. Here, the quarterback takes a chance and forces the ball. Give credit to the defensive back for locking in there, coming up with that big interception.
Quick throw to the right. It's caught. Gets some space among the 30. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Design quarterback run. He's past the marker and still going. And he'll finally step out of bounds after a massive gain.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
After one enormous play, the offense is set up with a 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
So the offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's 1st and goal. And they hand it off to the back. Touchdown, Florida. And that will give them the lead now.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the 1st down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. That gain is good enough for a 1st down. Ball spotted at the 42.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That's caught. It's White. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. 2nd down after that previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Caught in the backfield. It's Taylor. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
A short completion sets up a 3rd down play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab behind the line. It's Williams. They go backwards on that 3rd down completion. Sets up a 4th down.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
Well, they need 8 yards on 4th down to keep this drive going. And he drops back in the gun. Quick throw to the left. And the pass is incomplete on the final play of this quarter. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. And they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Ball handed to the running back. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the 4th quarter.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the 4th quarter, trying to come back to win this game. And the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Caught over the middle. It's White. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down.
Well, 4th quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, trying to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Here we are late in a 1-score game. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Tight end makes the grab. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
The Dogs churn out another first down. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And that run produces a decent gain.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
And they come up third and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. And the wideout goes in motion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Now 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. 4th down. He's throwing for it. The pocket breaking down. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there.
Oh, so close to coming up with that conversion here on 4th down in the 4th quarter. Close football game. Now you got to rely on your own defense to come up with a stop and hope you get one more chance.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Running with purpose. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
Well, that's exactly what this guy can do. He is a burner. Easily, in my opinion, one of the fastest guys in all of college football. And when you don't have him accounted for, this is what he's going to do to your defense.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier. Absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
But I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his 2nd catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down, and the crowd really getting into it. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Back to throw. It's Wood. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. It's a 1-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on 4th down. Tight end goes in motion. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Gators will line up to punt it away. Oh, and it's muffed. Trouble with with the wet football there.
Boy, at this point in the game in the fourth quarter, trailing, a chance to get the ball back, and you fumble. I just don't know how many possessions or opportunities they're going to get after this.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. And that play should secure an upset. But this is a team that told us, forget the rankings. We're here to make a strong statement as we get to the stretch run. And they've done that today.
Well, these guys really looked apart today. Stepped up when a lot of people had questions if they could play in this kind of game. The answer is yes. Now they have to handle being that team with expectations. Not every team handles that well, but I'm excited to see how they deal with that in the coming weeks.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. This offense cannot be stopped. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. He's going to take off. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for a late, deep throw. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the Stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pass rush closing in. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Second down after the incompletion. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's looking deep again. The outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, he's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Delivers quickly to the left side, and that's a 3rd straight misfire.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down, looking to throw for it. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete as the defense gets a big fourth down stop.
Well, Chris, they just had to go for it here. With the time that they have left, down by a couple possessions, really didn't have much of a choice. A really good effort to go for it, to try to keep this game alive, just not enough.
Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. Well, it's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirk, but for the first time, they run into a hurdle they can't clear. Now, how will they respond to this first loss?
And I think that's the big question. One loss isn't going to eliminate these guys from the playoff, but all they can do and focus on now is resetting, regrouping, and maybe use this loss as fuel down the stretch.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.